Welcome back, everybody. It is Load Management episode 17, and we have upgraded.
New era.
It is the new era, and we are so happy to have Matt and Cole finally joining us on the video. You guys can see the behind the screens, just everything that's going on.
What's up? How are we doing?
We got the whole team. We also want to give a huge thank you to the people at Studio Luma. Shout out AJ, Dio, Noel, Hamza, everyone who made it possible.
Shout out.
It's a beautiful studio. I mean, better than the basement. I can say that for sure.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Hey, but don't just to the basement.
Humble beginnings.
Humble
right?
beginnings, exactly.
Humble.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
But man, what a week of sports we had. Week 2, another great week of football in the books. We had UFC, some controversy there, and we had Coach Prime going 3-0. We got
that
everything.
Colorado team's tough.
That
That Colorado team is tough. And
Travis Hunters.
the Travis Hunter, man.
That was
Hopefully
a
he's all right.
dirtbag play.
Hopefully he's all right. Yeah, that was dirty as hell.
Yeah, but let's just get straight into the NFL. Thursday night football.
Wanted to say YouTube and Spotify.
Exactly. Every Friday you can get our YouTube videos coming out, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You'll get our audio. So subscribe, download,
follow,
show some love. But man, I'm eager. I'm just foaming at the mouth. Let's just
Yeah,
get
you wanted to
straight
get
into
right
the
into it.
NFL.
He's ready,
I'm
he's
foaming at the mouth, man. Eagles 34, Vikings 28. This was a pretty weird game. I can't lie, because Eagles open up to a 27-7 lead. And
turnovers on turnovers.
because it's all fumbles.
Yeah.
They're Vaseline all over the
Yeah.
football. And how many games? Cleveland Steelers game had a lot of
that was
fumbles. Chiefs game had so many fumbles.
Everybody this weekend, they just couldn't handle the
They're
football this weekend.
greasing up the footballs.
Interceptions, turnover has been, I don't know what it is. Is it just me or the defense has just been like taking over the first 2 weeks of the season?
Yeah.
It's just been defense. Like the only offense that I've seen that's efficient is the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, and the Eagles, there's some controversy. You see AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, they got kind of heated on the sideline. You know,
I saw
he's mad because Jalen likes Devontae Smith.
Smith.
And, bro, 4 receptions, 131 yards, and a touchdown.
have him in fantasy. I'm loving
Devontae
it.
Smith is a monster. He might be, I'm not going to lie, he might be Hurts' new favorite target.
We'll see.
He's been feeding him these first 2 games. And
It's only the
AJ
first 2
Brown,
games.
29 yards.
It's only the first 2 games.
Exactly, but I think the Eagles are great though. It's a bumpy start, but you know they lost both their coordinators last summer, and it's not going to be perfect. But 2 wins is 2 wins. You can't discredit it.
Yep.
And Kirk Cousins played pretty good too. I want to give Kirk his flowers. 31 of 44, 364 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
But then no touchdown passes to Jefferson.
Yeah.
He fumbled one, but yeah,
that was a really interesting play because
That
I think it's the right call. But
it sucked.
when you really think about it though, because if he would have just fumbled at the 1. They're at the 1.
They're at the 1 yard.
But then he fumbles out of the end zone. It's Eagles ball, and they're at the 25.
Yeah, it's a touchback.
So what I'm thinking, I had a thought, and I want to know what you think. So if that happens, like a touchback happens, it just comes back to the 30-yard line or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, depending on how close. I don't know how we could do it, but I hate how it is right now. I hate how it is right now.
I understand if it goes out of bounds, it's just regular territory. But
Because if
out of
that-
the end zone, what are you going to do? Give him a touchdown? No.
You
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Or you
No
could
way.
just
So
go
what are you
back
gonna
to
do?
I don't know. But still, that would have changed the game, because if that's a touchdown, Vikings are up 14-10.
Yeah.
That's a
true.
way different game if that
Yeah.
goes on. But Jefferson's a monster. What's grass is green.
Yeah.
I mean, 11 receptions, 159 yards. And then, Hawkinson had a monster game.
Yeah.
66 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Who didn't sub him in for our fantasy? It was you.
I put Kittle. He had like 4
That was
points.
That was her.
He had like 4 points.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hawkinson.
I've been smoking you guys.
Yeah,
in that
Cole.
league.
We have our own little we have our fantasy football league for the 4 of us, so we all just have stacked
Now
teams.
my team took over this
Bro.
weekend.
I lost by 0.6 to you. I'm
0.6?
0.6. 0.6.
Crazy.
Waddle,
my
Waddle. What if I told you? I can't lie. I was hoping Waddle just don't get no negative plays, don't get any and nothing bad, right? He left the game with a concussion. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah,
But
I think he'll be all right.
I think he's all right. But I was like, yo, sub him out for the rest of the game, please. No, I don't want anything to happen.
Yeah.
And then he won by 0.6.
Man, I've been just suffering injuries though.
Yeah.
So
I just lost Nick Chubb, so
well, you're gonna have to show me that.
We'll get
Cole
to
hasn't
it.
seen that video yet. We're gonna get a live reaction
we
to that
saved
later.
that. We saved
We'll
that.
get to it. You know what?
Dyer,
And
did
Eckler.
you see it?
No.
Yeah, I showed it to him.
Yeah.
I showed him
The
the
injury.
injury. Yeah.
Is it that bad?
It was
it's
A
terrible.
man's
bad.
legs should not bend like that. But all right, let's go back to Eagles though, because the Vikings, there's some concerns because through the first 2 games of the season, 6 fumbles. And 6 fumbles in the first 2 games. That's usually interceptions are the problem,
Wait, Eagles?
but the Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Vikings 6 interceptions in 2 games.
Damn.
And their defense is horrible. They
Vikings, yeah.
have Brian Flores as defensive
Yeah.
coordinator, and they're still that bad.
But they just don't have any good players, especially in their secondary.
Yeah, and
Like
also,
Danielle Hunter's absolutely carrying. He has 4 sacks
Mhm.
on the season. That's tied for the most in the league right now.
but he has nothing else.
TJ
No
Watt.
secondary help.
Yeah.
Nothing. And you were talking about this last week. DeAndre Swift. He only had 1 carry, I think, in the first game. He got 28 carries and he went for $175
I
and
said
a
he's gonna
touchdown.
be huge this for the Eagles.
175
Yeah.
yards. I think they have their new number 1 running
They better.
back.
Yo, why the hell were they playing Gainwell in the beginning?
I can't tell you.
What's his name again? Nick, the coach.
Oh, Sirianni?
Sirianni. What the hell is he doing?
I don't know. But they got their guy now. And
Yep.
Eagles 2-0. They got the Bucks next week on Monday Night Football at home. I think they probably go 3-0, foreshadowing, but great start for the Eagles.
Yeah.
2-0. Now, Zach, this is a game I know you're going to like talking about. Ravens 27, Bengals 24. Joe Burrow, this is
Where that?
a horrible look. Yeah, where's
Where
the
that?
jersey? It's
Where
behind
that?
you.
Hey, where that?
All right,
that?
flex it up for
Yeah,
the people.
yeah. All right, all right.
Look at
That
this
flexing.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Lamar Jackson is him, okay? Lamar Jackson. Everybody was doubting him. What the hell did he do? Everybody's doubting him, okay? And you were doubting him about
Yep.
being AFC and AFC North champions, and it's looking beautiful right now.
Listen,
Kinda
Lamar is 6-2 versus the Bengals.
and
dominance.
And how much is he at when he's in Cincinnati? 3-0.
Wow.
3-0. When Lamar's there and when Lamar's healthy, it's game over.
I've got Lamar's numbers right here. 24 of 33 for 237, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 54 rush
But he can't
yards.
throw, right?
I
He
never
can't
said
throw.
that. I never
No,
said
but
that.
that's what the media.
He's
be
great.
saying.
I have the clip of his dot to Flowers.
It was amazing.
This is absolutely insane. Just
We'll show it out there.
Well, yeah.
I can't
Oh,
lie,
Well,
Oh yeah, I
it-
did see this.
Dot.
Yoink.
Absolutely.
right on the helmet.
bro. I'm
Unbelievable.
not gonna lie. Like people be talking about Lamar's athletic ability. His arm strength is so underrated.
Yeah.
Unbelievable,
It's
bro.
underrated. Underrated.
Ravens are a great team.
Bro.
Zay Flowers is legit.
Can you? I want you to tell you. Listen, everybody was talking about. I understand the star quarterback was injured for the Bengals, but that was near the end, and they wanted to make that excuse after the game because they lost.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that.
No.
Nope.
Ravens, the score does not tell the story
Yeah.
of the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ravens
not.
were whooping their
We're
ass.
whooping the ass, and listen, OBJ left in the second
Yeah,
half.
what is that serious?
It's not. It's mine.
Okay.
He should be good.
All right.
We don't have our two starting guard, starting our starting center and our starting
And your
guard,
running back.
and we lost our running back for the season.
Yep.
And we lost our best safety, Marcus Williams, who is a Pro Bowl.
Ravens are legit, man.
Come on, I'm telling. Stop playing with us.
But if I'm a Bengals fan, I'll tell you right now, this is not something new because
No, this
listen,
is panic
Joe
time.
Burrow,
I'm
listen.
panicking.
In his first 4 years, he's played. I want you to guess his record in week 1 and 2, 8 games.
Oh, isn't he like 1 for 7 or 0 for 8 or something?
1 for 7
Yeah.
For
in
7.
weeks 1 and 2 to start his career. But listen, they've
No.
made the Super.
Yeah.
You can play that sound all
No.
you want, but he's gone to 2
I'm
AFC
panicking. I'm
championships.
pressing the panic button.
Well,
you know
how
what's
bad
different?
is his injury
You
though
know,
right
that's what I'm talking about.
now? Is
It's
he
the
missing
injury.
time? Because
He might not play the next game. First of all,
at
and
the
he might.
time of recording, there's no specified news.
There's no
yet.
specified news. Yeah, but the thing is, the difference is he re-aggravated that injury.
Yeah,
Right.
So that's
and
like
they're 0-2 now.
they're
anyway.
0-2. They're 0-2 first of all to start off with, and what's different between the other years there is till now is his injury. That's the big difference.
Yeah.
And look, and you see how it's off. He's not even hitting Jamar Chase.
Nope.
Jamar
No.
Chase has been on collapse. I think he has 70 yards in the first 2 games.
He had
Yeah.
31 yards in this game.
No, 70 yards combined
In
for
total.
in total for the first 2
Yeah.
games. That's
my
terrible.
Lord.
And I mean, he was the favorite for offensive player
Yeah.
of the year.
And it's it's looking like Tyreek Hill now.
And Joe Mixon isn't exactly
Yep.
helping. I mean, 59 on the ground. Yeah, I mean, he had like 90 total
And then
yards.
the
That's
first
not
game,
bad.
T. Higgins absolutely didn't get any catches and no yards. And then the second game he teed up though.
He had 8 receptions, 89 yards.
You
2
actually don't understand
touchdowns.
how sad I was. I didn't put him in for fantasy. He got 28 fantasy.
Yeah, 2
points.
garbage time touchdowns. And Burrow's numbers are a little inflated because
Yeah.
the thing about the Bengals, they didn't get a first down until 10 minutes into the
Yep.
second quarter.
Yep. Clamps.
Joe Burrow
Oh,
and the
Lord.
Bengals,
Clamps.
the mighty
And-
offense.
Another
Lockdown.
thing is throughout Cincinnati's entire first half, they had no offensive help, no offensive scoring. The only thing was that punt return, which
Yep.
Yeah, that's
it.
not to discredit, great play, wonderful play. But if you're a Cincinnati fan, you want more.
Mhm.
You're wanting more out of your offense, big
And
time.
It's looking grim, very
Yeah.
grim.
No,
You-
it's looking bad.
You lose 2 straight divisional matchups to start the season.
Yeah, and it's 2 divisional matchups. That's basically you're technically 0 for 3 because look at the division games as like
Exactly.
a point, in
Like
the NBA 0.5,
1.5,
1.5, yeah. So it's bad. Let's go
But yeah,
Ravens,
Ravens
man.
are up 2-0.
Listen. I want to just, bro, give love to Clowney.
Clowney.
He's
been
been
great.
Great, a perfect fit, and Zay Flowers, the rookie. I'm telling you, him, but Bijan Robinson are. I'll give him more to obviously Bijan Robinson for
Probably for now.
offensive rookie of the year. But then listen, I'm telling you, Zay Flowers, he's not too far behind if he gets a couple touchdowns.
Great player.
Yep.
I can't lie. What were his numbers? I have him right here. Flowers, 62 yards.
And he's leading the NFL right now in like people missing him on tackles
Oh, really?
as a wide receiver. He's been killing it. I'm loving it. He's so
Okay.
explosive.
Is he big?
No, he's very explosive. It's like obviously he's not like Tyreek Hill, but he could like he's shifty, but he has the speed.
Yeah.
So I don't know who to compare that to actually.
But yeah, great game overall, though. So
I'm loving it.
Bengals down bad. And now let's move to another big cat team that's down bad. Seahawks 37, Lions 31. I'm actually really disappointed in the Lions because this is supposed to be kind of their big push game because you go into Kansas City and you get a big win on Mahomes. And now at home, especially the Seahawks who played like dog shit in the first game. This Seahawks team in week 1 and week 2, night and day.
Different, completely different.
I didn't know who Geno Smith was. This was Geno Vick out there today. Seriously. No, that's not a diss. Like I'm saying Geno Vick. He was going off.
Kenneth Walker with a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, bro. And I mean, Lions, and what hurts too is that everyone else in their division lost. The whole NFC North lost. Vikings lost, Bears lost, Packers lost, and they could have gone up 2-0.
Yep.
I mean,
disappointing.
and this was on their Barry Sanders statue unveiling night, which I don't know how it took the Lions till 2023 to build Barry Sanders a statue.
Questionable. Questionable. And another thing for Detroit is they lost their number 1 running back, David Montgomery, to injury as well.
Yep.
Which
Killer.
but
But
you don't want that.
Like you don't want that, but
No.
I feel like it just gives the opportunity to Gibbs now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I feel like he's gonna take over like really bad now. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna go off, I believe.
And the Lions, I have another stat for you. They have 3 losses since the start of last season when they score more than 30 points,
Oh, my God.
which is the most. So, no defensive help. And also, the Lions, they were very bold against Kansas City. But then remember at the end of the game, they could have gone for the first down, but they just kicked the field.
I'm honestly, man, I've
No sense.
I'm honestly like I'm not surprised.
And Tyler Lockett is him.
Yeah.
He's him.
He's going to be catching touchdowns in his 50s.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But like I was talking about with the Lions, like I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
I
at
am
all.
surprised. I
I'm
thought
not.
they were going to slap the
I'm
Seahawks.
not. I don't think
I'm disappointed.
I don't think that Goff is the guy. That's the thing.
Goff was
he had a
doing
good game.
so good,
He had good, but he
though.
had the pick.
He did. But
He had
other
the
than
pick
that,
six.
he was
That's the difference.
28 of 35, 323, 3
But
touchdowns.
you have to realize that's
That's
the
not bad
difference.
at
That's
all.
the difference.
Also, I wanted to play this one flea flicker play the Lions had. It was
Okay.
absolutely filthy.
Okay.
It's just, I have to play for you guys. Oh, bring it back. And then he dotted up St. Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
that,
that was,
that was a
Raymond,
dot. But
Not St. Brown.
Filthy.
That was nice. Jared Goff is good. He had like a, hold on, I had a stat right here.
Oh,
He
but
had
the pick
a-
six it just made the difference.
He had 383 straight throws without a pick, and if he would have had 30 more, he would have beat Rodgers' record.
Too bad, so sad. Too bad, so sad.
yeah.
Jared Goff's proved himself. He's been great this year and last year. I think Lions are going to bounce back. I'm not worried about them at all.
Okay.
And now let's move on. Colts 31, Texans 20. All I got to say, it's always fun when we can see Minshew mania whenever we can, but I hate to see it at the expense of Anthony Richardson, who in one quarter played
2 touchdowns.
56 yards in the air, 35 yards on the ground, and 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Bro, I think that was a dirty play too. Bro, he got the touchdown. Just leave
Yeah.
him alone. Why are you taking that hit?
It's
Yeah.
pretty annoying. Richardson, I'd say the top 3 offensive rookies are Richardson, Flowers, Robinson.
Yeah, I
I'd
agree.
say that's the upper
Yeah.
echelon for right now. And, you know, Gardner Minshew coming in, man, 19 of 23, 170 1
Yeah.
yards, touchdown, no picks.
Yeah.
Minshew, is he the GOAT backup?
The go back
because I remember last year he came in with the Eagles and he did good, and then he was playing with Jacksonville a couple years ago. He's playing good with them.
Go back up.
Cooper Rush.
I might be biased. Tyler Huntley, bro. He was a Pro Bowler. He was a Pro Bowler.
What's worse, Tyler Huntley, Pro Bowler, or was it DeAndre Jordan, first team All NBA?
Oh yeah, DeAndre was first.
Put some
team.
respect on DeAndre Jordan.
Hell no.
No, not
Hell
first
no.
team All NBA. But man, I want to give shout out to Stroud too. In his second
Yeah.
NFL game, he threw 47 passes,
Yeah.
30 receptions, 387 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and a fumble.
Yeah.
Stroud's he looked good.
He looks great. I don't know.
And he also had no time. The Colts defense were in the backfield the whole game.
Yeah, Colts defense are actually they've always been for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stroud looked great. Richardson proved himself. I hope he doesn't miss a lot of time because Colts look great. And also the Colts running back Moss, 18 rushes, 88 yards.
Zach Moss from Buffalo.
1 touchdown. Jonathan Taylor's sweating looking at that. That's all I can
He's
say.
not. He is not
If
sweating.
he keeps playing like
if
this.
anything, honestly, the Browns should look into Taylor. They have all the cap space. They have so much cap space.
But even with
Deshaun?
Deshaun? Holy shit.
Really?
They have so much. So check it out.
I'd make the investment then. Shit.
They have a lot of cap space. Like they should go for it.
Who's?
The Browns.
The Browns?
Yeah. But, I mean, good win for the Colts, though. Texans, do you know what's kind of heat about the Texans? They can't afford to lose because they don't own their first-round pick next season because they gave it away
Yeah, they gave it
to
out
the Cardinals for Will
for
Anderson.
Will
Right.
So, I mean,
yeah.
Cardinals right now, they're 0-2. Texans are 0-2. They could have a shot at Caleb Williams, Drake May, or another top 5 talent.
That's
The
what
Browns
Shador.
got the Browns have 40 mil in
What?
Yeah.
available cap space.
Seriously?
Well,
Yeah.
How do you still have that with Deshaun's contract? Are you paying the dude's
nope.
minimum wage?
I swear they're not paying Chubb.
Well, not
I
anymore.
told
then.
you. I told you.
They're paying Chubb 10.8.
Yeah.
40
Holy
mil?
Robbery.
Fuck.
Robbery.
I mean, good shit Browns, I guess, but
That's crazy.
I
Colts.
told you their cap space are a mess.
good
Bros
win
are-
for the Colts. Texans, they can't afford to lose. I mean, Stroud looked promising, though.
Yep.
And now, Matthew, Buccaneers 27, Bears 17.
Cole,
and now,
Cole, hit it.
Actually, wait. Before we hit the button, I have some stats that I have to read.
All right,
So,
I got
the
you.
Bears, dating back to last year, have lost 12 straight games.
So, in other words, the Bears haven't won a game in over a year.
Yeah, about that. And Justin Fields has played. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready?
I want to hear this.
Justin Fields has played 27 career starts for the Bears. In those games, they are 5-22. He has been sacked 101 times in those 27 games. His completion percentage is 59.8. He has thrown 60 touchdowns. He's thrown 26 touchdowns and 24 interceptions, and he's fumbled 31 times. And after rushing for over 1,000 yards last season, the Bears have only made him rush 13 times in the first 2 games.
Yep. Hit the button.
I have the honors.
Just hit the
Hit the
button.
button.
Yeah, Chicago Bears. It's looking tough, and also the fact that your head coach is a defensive-centered coach, and yet your defense is horseshit. I don't know what to say about that.
Tough.
Matt Eberflus, he should be on the hot seat.
Fucking fire him. Honestly, that's my take. Fire him.
I don't blame Fields though fully.
I don't
can't.
either.
I don't either because
can't.
Buccaneers sacked him 6 times.
But that's not the thing. Is he's not calling these plays, right? We know Fields can throw the ball. He did it in the first half really well with DJ Moore. He actually utilized him. He utilized Chase Claypool, which is a first after he got
Forever.
shit on. Chase Claypool after week 1 got destroyed by Chicago fans,
Yeah.
by media, everybody saying that like you need to wake up. And he showed up. He showed up. So that's a positive. That's
Yeah.
a positive.
Moore had
But
104 yards.
He did.
Bro.
But here's the thing. Fields takes way too long in the pocket.
Yeah, he's
way
waiting.
too long.
I saw someone talking about this because at Ohio State, he played with a lot of great receivers, so he had the luxury of dudes just being 10 yards wide open. But the NFL's not like that. You got to
No.
make those tight 5-yard window passes. And I don't fully blame Fields either. I mean, who's going to win with the shit he has? The defense, Swiss cheese. They can't stop a nosebleed.
Thank you for Roquan Smith.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it. Robbery.
but the Bears though, at least
And
they
we
have.
got rid of Khalil Mack too.
If
Yeah.
I'm not
Fuck.
mistaken, they have their first round pick next year. But do they also have the Panthers' first round pick?
Wait, whose first round pick?
think so.
Their own?
I know they have their own, but did they also get the Panthers?
Probably.
Because all I'm saying, Matt, is I'm just going to pose a question out there in the universe.
Hit me.
Two.
Say the Bears, they finish like, second worst record. They have the 2 or 3 pick. Maybe you don't get Caleb Williams, but if Drake May's on the board, are you taking Drake May or are you taking someone else to help Fields? Because that's a
someone else to
decision. I'm going to say right now, that's probably going to be a decision you guys are going to have to make.
Take someone else to help.
Yeah.
I believe in the field type.
I agree.
Even if a guy like Drake May is there?
Yes.
I believe in the Fields hype, but there has to be someone who can help him out.
Yeah.
O-line or defense?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It has to be either of the two. You don't get either of those, it's going to be a repeat.
Yeah.
It's
But
going to be a repeat.
I mean,
that mic plugged in.
Damn.
he's getting stressed talking about the Bears. You're good.
Heart rate's bumping up.
But I mean, I want to give a shout out though to Baker Mayfield because these first 2 games he's been nothing short of incredible. This game he had 26 of 34, 317 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks through 2 weeks. He's been great. And Mike Evans is a monster.
Maybe Cleveland was the problem.
Maybe it was.
Maybe.
Mike Evans 171 yards and a touchdown. Mike
Yeah.
Evans is a monster. But there was that one play on the 70-yard reception where he definitely pushed off on the defender.
Yeah. A bit.
Yeah.
But
And the thing about this game too, that's weird. This was a close game
it was close.
Yeah.
until the
until the-
Shaq Barrett pick
yeah.
6, where they ran the same play 3 times in a
Yeah.
row. The Buccaneers players are saying in interviews after they were actually like surprised because they kept coming in the same formation,
Yeah.
and then Shaq Barrett just went in the spot.
Shit.
I mean, it's looking tough for Fields. I can't lie.
It is.
His numbers, I have them here. Where'd I put him at? He was 16 of 29, 211 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions, and a rush touchdown. Not horrible, but
Tough times never
you're not
last.
going to win games like that.
Not at all.
So it's dark in Chicago, but I wouldn't say. But it's 2 weeks. Don't count out the Bears yet. But it's grim. That's all I can say. And now this next game, I thought this was going to be game of the week, possible game of the year material. Chiefs 17, Jags 9. Give them the horn. This is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a generational game right here. Revenge of the divisional round. 17-9. Are you
What are
shitting
Jags
me?
fans at? What are they at?
Oh man, yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm telling you, I don't believe in the hype yet. Like I said, I'm waiting.
Yeah, honestly, I thought this was going to be a big game for the Trevor Lawrence MVP propaganda.
Hell no.
Beat Mahomes.
Hell
but
no.
it's
Trevor Lawrence propaganda my ass.
not.
My ass. It's facts. What did he do? What did he do?
Listen.
Where's
It's
Calvin
okay.
Ridley at?
Calvin Ridley got locked
What a
down.
hype at?
Chiefs defense is good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same team that let Detroit destroy them, and it's the
Detroit
same.
didn't even destroy them. They only allowed 14
they-
offensive points.
Like, look at the yards. I'm saying the yards. They
It's
was
still
crazy.
only 14 points.
This Chiefs defense is mid. The Chris Jones is a big addition. Facts.
He had a sack and a half.
Facts. He's back.
He
He's
is
back.
back.
And Kelsey's back, and he said it at practice on Friday.
Kelsey had a quick touchdown. Yeah, but
you
I
see
mean,
that? No, you see that on Friday practice?
what?
I'm not saying it. I'm not gonna say it.
The
No, don't say it.
I
What
know
happened?
what you.
What
we
I know
happened?
don't
what you
say
mean.
it. It's
I
a
know
grown man. That's all you need to know. He's a grown man.
It's
Yeah.
a grown man.
Yeah.
He's a grown man.
Okay, what was he singing?
Let
or
me find the
No,
clip. I'll
no,
find
no,
the
no,
clip.
no, no.
I just won't say anything.
But this was this was such a sloppy game. I wrote this down. There was a stretch of 4 straight plays. Are you ready? 4
Yep.
straight plays. Fumble, snap, interception.
Jesus.
Oh my lord.
In a game featuring I wish I
That's a grown man.
Let me see.
Oh, what the
We're not
hell?
showing it.
Yeah,
We're
we're
not
not. A grown man should
Wait,
not.
look at this. Look at this. He fixed an injury.
Oh.
Bro.
Christian Kirk was good though. 11 receptions, 110 yards. Ridley was
Bro.
absent though.
Mhm.
32 yards.
Where he at though? Where
But
he
listen,
at?
I'm not
What
counting
a
out
Jet-
the Jags.
No, I'm counting them
I'm
out.
not counting
They
out
ain't
the
going
Jags.
first.
I'm not counting
They
out
ain't
the
going
Jags.
first.
I'm not counting
They're
them out.
not
Just so they have a
first.
cupcake schedule though.
What cupcake schedule, bro? They barely beat the Colts.
Barely by 10. Double digits.
At the end, it was a touchdown that's got him over
Double
the top.
digits still.
That's exactly like you said the Chicago and Bucks game. It was close until that. It's
Until that.
got him. Contradicted himself. Booked. 4K. Wait. Play a sound for that. 4K.
right, I got caught. All right. You know, maybe it wasn't so close, but this is a weird game. Jawan Taylor striked again. He had 5 penalties of his own. 5. 2 false
Jesus.
starts,
Get him off the
2 false starts,
Get him off the
2 holdings, and an illegal
Get him off-
formation.
Wasn't he on the Jags?
Yes, he was.
Get him
And the
off.
Chiefs overall as a team had 12 flags for 94 yards.
But
Jeez.
they clutched up when they needed to.
They had they had more penalty yards than Sky Moore had fucking receiving yards. No, Sky Moore was their
That's
best
crazy.
receiver though. He was 3 of
Totally.
4, 70 yards and a touchdown. Chiefs are the Chiefs. You know, I picked against them. I thought the Jags were better than they were. I believed in the Chiefs. Sue me, all right? I'm not.
Facts,
I
facts.
believed in the Jags.
I don't believe in no Jags.
I did, and I still
Say
do.
it to
Me and
Jake Weaver
me
every
and
day.
Jake Weaver are riding.
Shout out to Jake. I'm still gonna you.
Shout out Newcastle tie
No,
today.
I sent him a message. I was like, what's it called? Yeah, how about them Jags, eh? and he was like, shut up.
Hey, no, me and Jake we'll be eating soon. Don't worry.
Nah, you know, what's the next one? I'm guessing the Texans or something.
No, it's for the Jags. I think it's
Yeah.
the Colts again.
No way
If
they're
I'm not
playing
mistaken.
them again.
No.
I think I remember reading that in the schedule.
No way they're playing them
Again?
again.
Search it up, Matt.
Here, I have it right here.
Jaguars and Texans.
Texans. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, another cupcake game.
Yo, nah, CJ Stroud masterclass.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see.
It's in Jacksonville, I think.
Yeah.
It is in Jacksonville, yeah.
GG's.
All right. Next game: Falcons 25,
Whoa.
Packers 24.
This was a
Packers
great
lose a
game.
close one. It was a great game.
This was a great game.
Jordan
Cool.
Love.
It's all good.
First 3, this is kind of a tale of kind of the first 3 quarters and the fourth quarter because I have Jordan Love's stats right here. In the first 3 quarters, Jordan Love was 14 of 25, 151 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
What?
In the fourth quarter, he was 0 for 6, 0 yards, 0 touchdowns.
You know what? I'm gonna do it for my own guy, man.
Hey, no,
Hey,
but
fourth quarter. But hear me out. What about Jordan Love in overtime, man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
he
Like,
wasn't in overtime.
Wait, who was it?
Oh, Josh Allen.
That-
He's
oh
the
yeah,
host.
yeah. He's my second string on my fantasy. That's who it is, man.
But yeah, Jordan Love, I wouldn't say it's a bad game.
Listen.
Hey, fourth quarter. That's the only thing though, because that's one of the first times so far this season that we've seen him in like one of those like close moments.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's his second game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
realistically,
no.
I'm okay with it. You know, he has to live up to the Rodgers hype, unfortunately.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some shades of Aaron Rodgers.
He looks great.
Yeah,
He has 6
yeah,
touchdowns in
absolutely.
his first 2
Yeah,
games. No
yeah.
picks.
I'm looking at shades of Aaron
This
Rodgers.
is not a bad player.
I'm just
He's
saying
incredible.
that I feel like for the next little while, him in clutch time might be an issue.
He's going to have to
But
grow it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah, it
That's
just
the
has
thing.
to.
It's time.
It's
and I'm
either
okay with
it's either
that.
you
I'm
got
fine with
it
that.
or it takes time to get it.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
Jordan
Or you
Love's a
don't
good-
got it.
He's been very mature and
Yeah.
composed in the pocket, and also those Falcons throwback jerseys with the red helmet are just. That's like that.
Clean.
Whoa, what's up with your mic?
Oh, I don't know.
Why do you keep touch every time?
Audio check.
Yeah, Matt,
But what's it called?
Packers. I wouldn't say it was a bad game. They're up 24-12 at one point, and
Yeah.
you can tell that this is a new Atlanta Falcons era because they're not the ones choking leads. They're
Yeah.
the ones coming back.
Yeah.
Head coach Arthur Smith and the Falcons are 2-0, and bro, Desmond Ridder played great.
He did, but I just got to see it against more competition.
I agree.
I just got, but they do have the most cupcake schedule. Them and the Saints have the most cupcake schedule of the year
Yeah.
in terms of
We gotta
percentage.
Dio, say what's up to the people.
Dio, hello. Oh, there we go. We got it. I think we got it.
Testing.
yeah,
Do you want
that was
to know?
it. That was
Do
it.
you want to know a crazy Ridder stat?
Hmm.
In college and in the NFL, he is 30-0 at home.
Really?
College and his first
Where
two
do you go to college?
Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
30-0 at home.
Respect
I mean, it's a great start. And also, I want to show you guys this one dot he had, which is absolutely filthy.
to who? Drake
To
London?
Hollins.
Oh, Hollins.
All right, here.
Dot Central.
Pulls
Oh, I
back.
kind of got it back, actually.
Boom. Missile.
What a catch. What
Missile.
Tough.
what
Shit.
Tough.
catch.
Tough.
And the Falcons are good, though. They have promise. Oh, what's going on over here?
It's malfunction again.
I actually, Zach, I like what I'm seeing from the Falcons. I had Arthur Smith winning head coach of the year. I think that's looking like a pretty good
I
take.
gotta wait
Who'd you have?
a little bit more.
You had what?
Peterson.
Honestly, yeah, because you do start your season. Panthers and Packers, probably not
Yeah.
the biggest contenders. Defense looks good, though.
Yeah. I'm waiting until they go up against a defense like the Saints in their division. That's about it on their division. Actually, no Bucks. How am I forgetting about the Bucks? Aren't they playing the Bucks soon?
I think they play the Lions next week, the Falcons. So
And
that'll be a good test game.
Yeah,
That's a
be
great
good.
test
I'll
game.
be good.
But Falcons 2-0, you can't apologize for being 2-0.
Yeah.
Packers 1-1, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Jordan Love, just clean up the stuff later in the game. Packers are good.
For sure.
And then this game, we can spend just a little time on it. Bills 38, Raiders 10. For a second, though, that first drive, Jimmy G leads them down 75 yards, dot to Devontae Adams. I thought, like, Bills were cooked.
Hey, man, he got my fantasy points and he cut.
Hey, but yeah, 38-10. I mean, this was supposed to be the score, especially after the humiliation, losing to Rodgers, getting picked off 3 times on Monday Night Football.
Don't prove nothing.
No. And now I think they're
next week is the challenge. Oh, no, 2 weeks.
Who do they
challenge. They play Miami soon.
Oh,
in the next 2 weeks.
That'll
I believe.
be a good challenge.
That's the challenge.
You can't apologize though if you're the Bills. 31 of 37, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns for Josh Allen. He was sharp.
Yeah. No, they play
that real quick.
They play the Bills week 4.
Yeah. And James Cook went off 123 yards on the ground, most for the Bills since LaShawn Coy in 2017.
I really like him.
Oh, there we go.
Also,
okay, I'm back.
Oh,
we're good.
Matt's back in high quality.
Do not touch the microphone.
Do not touch. Ah!
Okay.
Someone needs to get a major stinkhorn cold. Josh Jacobs had 9 carries for -2 yards.
Jesus.
Yikes. Do you want to know something? All of us had more rushing yards than him.
And I was
it is the first time in NFL history that the defending rushing champion had negative yards in a game.
Derrick Henry would never. McCaffrey would never.
No, they wouldn't.
Elliott would never.
No, he wouldn't. As bad as Elliott's been, he'd never negative yard.
That's just embarrassing.
The only person I believe would be Najee Harris.
But I don't know. I don't really. Yeah. I don't really believe in the Raiders though. It's just no one expected them to win this game. And now this game pisses me off. I'm about to go off on this. Titans 27, Chargers 24. I want to ask a question right now. Why does Brandon Staley still have a job? Why did he still have a job after 27-0? That's what I do want to know. Why does he still have a job? This guy's wasting Justin Herbert right now. If I'm the Chargers right now, Staley would have been on the plane fucking 2 weeks ago. Plane home. I got Jim Harbaugh on the phone if I'm the Chargers right now. Because Jim Harbaugh wants out of Michigan. Mm-hmm. If I'm the Chargers, pick up the phone, get Jim Harbaugh in. Because Brandon Staley is a fucking loaf head. I think he just has bread.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't have a brain.
Play a sound effect.
Yeah, you got to play a sound effect. For
Boom.
I don't know which one.
The kaboom.
He's a loaf head.
All right.
No brain matter. It's just bread in his head. That's all I think.
All that talent is wasted. Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Eckler's injured right now. And then you got defense. You got Joey Bosa, J.C. Jackson, Derwin James. Isn't Khalil Mack?
Yeah.
Last 4 games, including the playoffs, the Chargers have lost. And also, you know how we think of the Chargers as this great defense, right? Yeah. Would you like to read the stats through 2 weeks?
Let's hear it, man.
Points per game, they are 30th in the league. Yards per game, they are last. Pass yards allowed, they are last.
Jesus.
Yards allowed per play, 6.9. Their defense is horrible this year.
Who's the defensive coordinator?
I don't even know.
Random.
It's horrible. How do you lose? And this is Ryan Tannehill coming off the worst game of his freaking life.
You know what sound effect we need? The
what?
bona fide scrub sound effect.
Brandon Staley's a bona fide scrub.
Yeah.
Fire him. Why does he I'm talking about after 27-0, what made you as a franchise think, yeah, he's salvageable? And not even Zach, remember the end of 2021 season? When the Raiders and the Chargers were an overtime winner goes to playoffs, the Chargers could have just let it go and tie. But Staley decided to keep the defense on. Raiders kicked the game-winning field goal. He cost them the playoffs twice. Why does he still have a job? Why does he still have a job?
But going back to the 27-0, they just said nobody believed in us.
God did.
I had to.
Bro, come on. Come on.
This guy was whispering to me. I was like, what is this man trying to coordinate with me right now?
But I do have to give some shout-outs, though, because Tannehill, off the worst game of his life, played great. 20 of 24.
Absolutely.
246 yards, touchdown, no picks, 12 rush yards, and a rushing touchdown.
That's a gorgeous
Huge
game.
shout out to Ryan Tannehill.
Shout out to Ryan Tannehill, but I think this is one. I think I heard a stat. I don't even know if it's fully real, but this is the first 0-2 team to start off the season with 0 turnovers.
The Chargers?
The Chargers have 0 turnovers. The offense have done 0 turnovers.
Herbert played good too. 27 of 41, 305 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah.
But obviously they didn't. I think if Eckler plays, they do win. But still, they should win.
They should. It's the Titans. The
Mike
Titans.
Vrabel's a great coach.
Maybe the Titans could give the Jaguars a little sweat.
And do you want to know something funny? This is the Titans' first win since November 17th, 2022.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn.
The World Cup barely even started then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, time's moving by too fast. I can't even.
It is. And the Chargers have now lost 5 games under Brandon Staley when leading by 10 or more.
That's a bad stat.
Why does he still have a job?
He shouldn't. He shouldn't have a job. Ain't no
Literally,
way.
me and you could be the coach of the Chargers and just say, yeah, Justin, just fling it, and we'll do a better job than Staley as head coach. Genuinely.
Staley. I thought he was a good fit when he first got there.
He's an idiot.
Yo, you have a vendetta.
Keenan
against
Allen, I want to give Keenan Allen a shout out though. 8 receptions, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Bowling head.
Yeah.
I love him.
A good win for the Titans. I mean, shit.
And Mike Williams actually stepped it up this game
And
too.
the Chargers are 0-2.
Like, I think they're good though. I think they're still.
We're going to
good.
have to see.
I think they're still good.
And now this next game. This game surprised me. 49ers 30, Rams
Yeah.
23. Rams are good.
Yeah.
I told you.
Rams are a football.
They found
did
a
tell
gem.
me. Puka Nakua, I don't even know where
What
they
a
pulled
guy.
this dude out from.
At-
Atwell too.
A
Atwell
guy.
was a bust at first. And
Yeah.
now look at him.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God. Look at this. And
I
this
told
is
you,
all-
Rams are the sleeper team.
Bro, Stafford with no Cooper Cup was 34 of 55, 307 yards,
Just that
touchdown.
one pick, and it wasn't his fault.
2 picks and then 17 rush yards. It's just the end. But, bro, first half, they were going
Mm-hmm.
toe-to-toe with the 49ers.
They were.
This is a Rams team.
I'm telling you.
And Cam Akers was healthy scratched, though.
Yeah,
Just
they're trading him.
completely.
He's
Yeah.
out of there.
In his words, I'm just as confused as everybody else. I'm blessed, though. Well, I'm not confused. You rushed for 29 yards on 22 carries in week 1. So,
No, but like I'm telling you, man, like the Rams are for real.
Kyron Williams is
Rams are for
Yeah.
real.
Puka Nakua did such a great job.
Bro, he's like
Fif-
second in fantasy.
15 receptions, 147 yards.
He's second in fantasy right now.
Dude broke how many records?
Everybody's
Two?
Listen,
picking
are
him
you ready
up.
for this? Last game, he broke 3 records.
Holy
so,
shit.
So 15 catches, most by a rookie in one game ever. He's the
Jesus
first player to ever have 10-plus receptions and 100-plus receiving yards in his first 2 games.
Oh my God.
And he has 25 total catches in his first 2 games, which is the most ever for a player's first 2 games.
Shout out to Nakua.
Shout out.
Puka Moss, bro.
Puka Moss. Yo, Puka Moss is crazy. Chill.
Puka Moss.
Chill. Okay, I'm not giving him the hype yet.
Nah, I stand by it.
I think
Not
he's
yet.
deserved
No,
it.
let me give
I
you.
want to see how his numbers do.
Let me
when
give you an
Cup's back,
example. Let me give you an example.
Ooh,
Let me
that's
gi-
true.
Let me
That's
give
true.
you a prime example.
All
Okay.
right, let's
Yeah.
hear
I'm gonna use a Ravens example.
it. Okay.
All right.
Hollywood Brown,
Mm.
first few games of the league. Where the hell is he now? He's in Arizona.
Hey, man, listen.
I'm never praying on a man's downfall. I'm never doing that. But I'm not waiting till the hype until I fully see, I have to see everything.
Yeah, and
But it was against a great defense. That's
Yeah.
why I'll give him credit. It's a great defense.
Rams, though, good team. 49ers are just better. 49ers are great. Christian McCaffrey, 20 rushes, 116 yards, and a touchdown.
I love McCaffrey. I
McCaffrey's
picked him up
incredible.
fantasy first round.
McCaffrey's a monster.
And then shout out to the man who's making a comeback, Debo Samuels. What a great game. What a
Yep.
great game. Can we just,
He had 5 rushes, 38 yards, and a touchdown. And for receiving, he had 63 yards.
did you see his touchdown?
Yeah.
He was weaving through that defense,
Yep.
man. It
Back
was
and
sick.
forth off the sideline.
That boy.
He
tough.
obviously turns back into a great player when I don't draft him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Debo. But 49ers, great team. Rams are also a great team.
Great.
Watch out for the Rams.
That division is
NFC's looking pretty good.
the NFC's right now better than the AFC.
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier. We were expecting the AFC to be this Western bloodbath.
There's a lot of things that happen.
NFC right now has 6 2-0 teams.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that happen.
I know.
Rodgers
Yeah,
injury,
yeah.
number 1. What else? Nick Chubb now.
Nick Chubb, yeah.
Yeah.
But not bad if you're the Rams and the Niners. And
Hey,
now-
actually, I'm loving more. Yo, AFC, Keep tanking. Let the Ravens have it. I love it.
And this game surprisingly ended up being probably the best game of the day. Giants 31, Cardinals 28. So let me tell you this right now. The Giants, through the first 6 quarters of the season, had an aggregate score of 0 to 60. And this is the biggest. And at one point they trailed this game 28-7, and they came back and won, which is the biggest comeback in Giants history since 1949. This is, I mean, if
I'm
you're
not
the
building
Giants,
the hype. This is disappointing.
If you're the Giants, though, you really need a 21 comeback against the Cardinals, who were tanking for Caleb Williams.
How are you down 20? Oh, yo, Dobbs, good game by him.
Dobbs, even though he's 0-4 as a starter, he's done his thing. Dobbs came in 288 yards, 1 touchdown, 41 rush yards, and a rush touchdown. Yeah. He low-key might have played better than Danny Jones. Oh, actually, no, he didn't. Danny Dimes. Yeah, 321 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and 59 rush yards and a rush touchdown.
Well, there's just a couple people in the NFL that just piss me off, and Daniel Jones is one of them.
He has a face where just like he
Punchable?
doesn't really. I don't know about punchable, but he's just like, it feels like he's just thinking about other stuff. I see him on the bench and he's just staring like this.
Danny Dimes.
The $40 million man, he got you a win, but the Cardinals 2 straight weeks, they almost beat the Commanders and the Giants.
My guy, it's disappointing. You lost 40-0 against the division rivals.
Yep.
The Cowboys own you, buddy.
Yep.
And the Cowboys are for real. We'll talk about them later, soon. Yeah, and then 20-0 against the Cardinals. Disappointing.
And you brought up the Cowboys, but yeah, Giants, you win. Congratulations. Cardinals, surprising team so far. They've been in the games.
They've been in games, man.
You can't discredit them for what they have and what they're trying to do.
Not division, actually. Never mind that.
No, but in conference.
Yeah, same conference.
You're talking about the Cowboys. Let's talk about this game. I'm pretty happy about it. Cowboys 30, Jets 10. Cowboy completes the New York sweep with an aggregate score of 70-10 against the 2 New York teams. And listen, I'll say this myself right now. 2-0, 2 big wins, great. But, this is probably not who we're going to be playing in the playoffs. These 2 teams are not on the level of San Francisco. And Dak Prescott had a pretty good game overall, but he showed flashes of, if we were playing a good team here, he was pretty iffy in the red zone. It is a good Jets defense still, but I'm not going to fully celebrate, though. It's a great win. I'm happy. We're just going to move on.
I'll be happy about the wins, and I'll be happy about your defense. But if I were you, I want your team to get tested early as possible.
The thing is, so I have the Cowboys schedule. They have a bye at week 7, and before that, we go at Cardinals next week, W. Patriots at home, so it should be 4-0 at that point.
Yeah.
And then 49ers, Chargers, bye. Those 2 games, that's where I'm going to
that's
really
where you're
decide.
At Chargers. We'll see.
Chargers, it's Justin Herbert at the end of the day. But 49ers, though, at Jerry World.
But I really, 49ers have been owning you guys for the last couple of years. But if I were you guys, I would really, really just, stay humble. You know how Cowboy fans can be. Let's be real.
I'm not claiming anything yet.
Because if it was against Aaron Rodgers' Jets, that's a different story. You can be yapping all you want right now.
Especially because he owns us and all that.
You can yap all you want right now. But you went up against Daniel Jones and the shit Giants
Zack Wilson.
And Zach Wilson. It's like your defense is real.
Defense looks good. I want to see my defense though.
3 picks.
3 picks against Zach Wilson.
It's a really good defense, but I want to get tested as early as possible if I were you guys.
Yeah, I'm really waiting for the Patriots game even. Mac Jones has looked good, but I'm waiting for that 49ers game. 49ers, see how you do against a good run game with McCaffrey. See how you do against Ayuk, Kittle, all them.
Debo's have had your number too, actually.
Yep, I'm waiting on that game. But I'm not going to apologize for the win, 2-0.
Yeah.
Whoop the New Yorkers. Yeah. Whoop their ass. Bing bong. 70-10. And bro, Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a recovery, and he was chasing Zach Wilson this whole game.
I would argue T.J. Watt again.
No, low key TJ and Alex Highsmith, monsters. We'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
Cowboys good win, 2-0, should be 4-0 come week 4, but we'll just take it week by week. And now this game was sneaky, one of the best games of Commanders 35, Broncos 33. And this game is weird because usually it's the Broncos defense that goes off and their offense is just shit and they sell. But this game is the other way around. Russell Wilson and also the Broncos are a tale of 2 halves because I have the stats for both game 1 and game 2. In the first half, the Broncos have a touchdown to interception ratio of 4-0, 85.2 completion percentage, and 149.3 passer rating in the first half of week 1 and 2. In the second half of both of those games, they have a touchdown to interception ratio of 1-1, a 56.4 passer completion, which is almost 30% down, and a 69 passer rating, which is almost 80 points down. The second half, I don't know what's going on. They just lose gas because Russ has been good too. I don't want to give Russ any shit because he's shown up. He had 18 of 31, 308 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I want to show this freaking Hail Mary because the Broncos lost in the most Broncos way possible. They're down 8, Cole, and they're at their own 50-yard line with 2 seconds left. And look at what Russell Wilson does. He avoids. Fuck it, someone's down there. Oh, 1 bounce, 2 bounce, touchdown. And then at that point, they were down 2, right? They needed a 2-point conversion to tie the game. And they did not.
Yep.
They did not convert. They lost.
They choked it.
Been saying.
Denver choke fest.
Broncos are not it. Been saying this.
I'm supremely disappointed, though.
You still need to show me that.
Nick
Oh,
Chubb's
we'll
coming.
get to that game.
That's the last
Okay.
game of the week.
Okay.
I've been saying I don't believe in the damn Broncos. I don't believe in them.
I believed.
Don't believe in them.
Sean Payton 0-2, man. And
Yeah.
they have the Chiefs. No, not the Chiefs. The Bears have the Chiefs next week. Good luck with that, by the way.
Oh, Broncos have Miami next.
Broncos have
Damn,
Miami.
that's
That's
crazy.
what I was thinking of.
Miami.
Yeah, have fun guarding.
GGs.
Who the Packers got next?
Packers, I think you guys are playing. Oh,
I'll check.
I have it right here.
Packers are playing Saints.
Saints.
New Orleans.
That should
yeah.
be a good game.
Yeah.
That'll be a tight game.
Good game.
But man, Commanders are 2-0, Zach. Just like that.
Did not believe in Sam Howell.
Sam Howell, the
Damn.
man. And Ron Rivera, this is his 100th career coaching
Eric
win.
Bieniemy.
Sam Howell looked good. I mean, where's it at? 27 of 39, 299 yards, 2
Brian
picks.
Robinson, Antonio
No,
Gibson.
Bro, Brian Robinson's a monster.
Yep.
18 rushes, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns,
Yep.
and 42 pass yards.
Yep.
Monster.
And check Antonio Gibson. I know he had 1 good run. I don't know about the rest of the
Antonio Gibson. Oh, I didn't put his stats. That means he probably
game. Yeah, he did.
didn't do much.
He in mid.
And I want to talk about Marvin Mims. 2 receptions, right? 2. 113 yards and a touchdown.
And lost.
And they lost. I don't blame Russ.
And
though.
what about the other guy?
Sutton?
Johnson?
Who? Johnson.
The guy that caught the
Javonte
Hail Mary.
Yeah, I think those were his I think that was his only
I swear he
catch
got
of the
2
day.
touchdowns.
Nah.
I know I'm not
Because Mims had a touchdown and Sutton didn't have it. Yeah, Johnson, he had 2 catches and 1
He did have 2 two catches, 66,
Oh,
2
he had
touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, yeah.
Yeah.
And 50 of those yards came right
Yeah.
at the end. But
Yeah.
shout out him. And I don't know, Broncos, I don't really see what direction they go in. Because at least they have their first round pick this
Get
year.
rid of Judy. What the hell is he doing?
He's nothing.
Useless.
He's
Garbage.
jogging.
I'm happy the Ravens. We were about to offer a 2nd round pick for him. Get the hell out of here. We don't want that no more.
Looking
We got
good,
Zay
you did it.
Flowers
Yeah.
and Aguilar.
Aguilar looked good for you guys.
Look amazing.
Until let's wait till like week
Aguilar.
7. though.
No, the Aguilar. This Aguilar is Raiders Aguilar.
Okay.
Is Raiders. We got him back in his flow. Don't worry, we good.
But yeah, overall good game. And now Sunday night football. Dolphins 24, Patriots
good.
7. You want to know something? Tua is 5-0 against
It's the
Bill
Patriots.
Belichick and
Yep.
the Patriots.
Got his number.
Has his number. Patriots are 0-2 for the first time since 2001.
That's crazy.
So is new Tom Brady coming? Because that was the year.
Yeah.
They're winning the Super Bowl this year too?
No.
Lock it in.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Hell
Patriots. No, the Patriots. Don't diss the
No, no.
Patriots. I'd say, like, weirdly enough, I feel a lot better about the Patriots 0-2 than the Saints
And
2-0.
Chargers. Oh, really?
Like, realistically,
Yeah,
looking at how the Patriots played in their 0-2 games, you start off the season
fault.
against the Eagles and the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins, you barely
You're
lose by a
thrown right to the
touchdown.
Wolves.
And you lose it by a
You
touchdown.
lose to the Eagles by what, 5-3?
6.
It was
No,
25 to 20.
yeah. 25 to.
And then you lose to the Dolphins by 1 possession.
Yep.
This is not a bad team.
They're
It's
good.
a weak first half. They're like the reverse Broncos. Like
Yeah.
they start really weak and then they pick it up in the
Yep.
second. But Mac Jones is great. 31 of 42, 231 touchdown pick and 25 rush yards.
The thing is, either team was not letting each other get an explosive play.
No. Except
none
for
of them.
Mostert.
And I can't even lie. This is such a Belichick play. The block punt was sick.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Where he
Yeah.
came
Where he
in.
came and he
I'm
just,
surprised no one has done that more.
that is so smart. You get a like basically a running start.
Yeah, you probably you're gonna start seeing that in NCAA a
Well,
lot.
they gotta just start doing that. Is smart and it's good. It worked. It worked
Belichick's
twice.
the-
It worked twice. They missed 2 field goals.
Yeah.
Like the other one, he didn't block it.
I think
but
it was in his
it
head.
was in his
though.
head. Yeah.
Exactly, but the Dolphins look great though. I think if there was a MVP frontrunner, it's Tua as of this moment.
Tua.
Who else?
MVP.
Who else would you give it to at this point? I'd say it's clearly Tua.
Tua.
There's no one else.
Yeah.
Tua played great too. 21 of 30, 249 yards, touchdown and a pick. And I want to give a
I
shout
would
out.
give it to a defensive player at this point, but yeah, Tua.
I want to give a shout out to I don't know what the name of the Patriots cornerback is, but he had
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. He had
Yeah.
Tyreek and a clamp, 40 yards. He did catch
got
a
the
touchdown,
pick.
but he got a pick too.
Yep.
He did.
Great game.
And Mostert.
Was he a rookie too?
He's a rookie.
Going up against Tyreek.
He's a rookie, yeah.
Second game of his career.
From Oregon.
Great game.
He's
I want to
big-
give him
he's
a
good
giant
guy.
shout out.
He's a good guy. He's good.
And I want to play this final play. We were robbed of one of the greatest plays of all time.
Yeah.
We were robbed. Cole, I just want you to watch this. We were robbed of one of the greatest plays of all time. He was
Tragic.
half a yard short.
New tragic semi-automatic.
Throws it to Gesicki. Oh, he's not going to make it. Flip it back. And he was half a yard short.
Not even. It was
They-
centimeters.
They're playing rugby out there, bro.
They're playing rugby. And the lineman's name was Cole Strange. There's the shout out. to Coles.
Shout out.
Representing the
Sorry.
Coles, man.
Absolutely insane. But it was just short.
Yeah.
And
That's-
the
that's
Dolphins
tough.
are 2-0. Dolphins look great.
Shout out to the Dolphins.
Probably right now, Chiefs and the Dolphins are the two teams to beat in the AFC.
Hell no. Why you say
Ravens,
Chiefs?
Ravens.
Yeah, don't say
Hey,
Chiefs.
Mahomes, as long as Mahomes on a team, he's a contender.
Get out. We don't say that yet.
Chiefs.
We have to wait till the end because that's when we say it.
Okay.
Right now it's Ravens and Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and Chiefs. I'm putting the Chiefs up there
Hell
still.
no, not yet.
Are you, bro? I'm going to say something right now. If
How
Mahomes,
much points have they got in the last 2 games?
they had like
17 and
17, how much?
20 or something?
37. That's all right. They'll wake up.
23?
And now going on to the first leg of the Monday Night Football doubleheader. Saints 20, Panthers 17. This is a bit of a defensive slugfest. Two great defenses. Panthers have a great defense.
Yeah.
Saints might even have a better
Oh,
defense.
Shaq Thompson's out for the year though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But Bryce Young was sacked 4 times. He was running for his life. And I have some crazy stats here. So Bryce Young, when he's pressured, is 4 of 9 for 20 yards, and he's sacked 4 times. When Bryce Young is not pressured, he's 18 of 24 for 133 and a touchdown, no picks.
That's good.
So as long as, like, I think there's a blueprint. You give him a little space and a little time. Him and Thielen kind of had a connection there,
Yeah.
especially at the end. He found him in the end zone. And honestly, if I'm the Panthers, you don't even –
I wasn't really watching that game to be honest.
I was. It was, I don't know. It was a defensive slugfest. Saints got 2 touchdowns. Olave is a monster. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
And he has a new wide receiver. I heard they're making a new connection. I forgot his name.
with Shaheed.
Shaheed.
Yeah. Clutch.
Yeah.
And Derek Carr, what I've noticed with him is that during the game, his accuracy is really picky. But in the clutch against the Titans and against the Panthers, he was hitting.
It's tough.
And 2 wins, but still, at the same time, you only beat the Titans in week 1 when Tannehill had his worst game of his career. You only beat them by 1. And you only beat the Panthers by 3 when really this should have been like Saints should have won this by 30.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I say I think the Patriots 0-2 is more impressive than the Saints 2-0, which may sound weird, but that's my logic. I'm not saying that.
Nah, I see where you're coming from for sure, but at the end of the day, 2-0 is better than 0-2.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I get what you're saying, you feel better with
With how
Patriots
what I've
0-2.
seen.
What
yeah.
you've seen from the Patriots more. Yeah,
And
yeah,
bro,
for
the NFC South, Buccaneers 2-0, Falcons 2-0, Saints 2-0, and then Panthers are 0-2, but 3 2-0 teams, and
That's
then
crazy.
the NFC Beast, Cowboys 2-0, Eagles 2-0, Commanders 2-0, and then Giants 1-1, no losing records. NFC's could be pretty interesting come
NFC's
November,
interesting.
December.
NFC's interesting.
I'm excited to see the wild card race because you're gonna have either the Cowboys or the Eagles because they both can win.
Yep.
And then you're gonna have the Rams, the Bucks, the Falcons, the Packers, or the Lions fighting it out for that last spot. It's gonna be tight.
Saints.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. NFC is gonna be a shootout at the
Shout
end.
out to the NFC. Shout out to the
Not
NFC.
the most impressive game, but it is what it is. And
Yeah.
now the last game of the week: Steelers
Oh, I love this
26,
game.
Browns 22. The Steelers MVP, defense MVP, Alex Highsmith legacy game.
And TJ Watt.
First play
yeah.
of the game, Deshaun Watson throws a pick six to Alex Highsmith, and then to end the game, Highsmith strips Watson and TJ Watt takes it home. The Steelers defense is the Steelers defense. And the Browns defense is great too.
Yeah.
I mean, Zadarius
Smith
Smith and Myles Garrett is a horrifying combination.
And what's that guy's name?
Denzel Ward in the backfield.
Sheldon Richardson. Is that
yeah.
his name? Yeah, the guy right in the middle. But
They have a great front seven. But the Browns
can
offense.
Can I just say something real quick?
Please have the floor.
I understand you don't see it as a fraud, but Deshaun Watson's on fraud.
Oh, I
watch.
say he's a fraud.
Fraud.
I definitely.
No, still fraud watch.
It's not watch. He is
Two
a
games.
fraud.
2 games.
It's even last year was pretty bad though.
Yeah,
too.
but that was just getting the group. But 2
And now no Nick Chubb on the ground.
now no Nick Chubb to get him in the
But
way.
I want to give a shout out to Jerome Ford.
Yeah.
16 rushes,
That one big rush.
16 yards, 25 pass yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow. They just had him in the bank
But-
waiting.
But what's his face? Deshaun Watson.
Mm.
Fraud watch. What is it? A pick? 3 fumbles? 2
Two
fumbles?
face masks.
Yeah.
2 face masks
Yep.
in one game.
Yep. So Deshaun Watson, with all that money, he changed the whole quarterback market, and he's performing like this.
Brutal. Absolutely.
Garbage.
brutal.
Yo, play that
I
sound.
wanna
Garbage.
Play the
Garbage.
sound. Deshaun. You ruined the quarterback market. That's why Daniel Jones got 40 freaking million. And now
Appreciate
Cole,
for
I
paying
want to get
Lamar.
Cole's
Oh,
genuine
fuck.
reaction to
Is it-
Nick Chubb's
Yo, we're not
injury.
showing this.
We're not showing this.
We're not
but
showing this.
Just
Viewers' discretion
Oh, yeah,
Not
is
only you.
advised.
It's his knee too.
watch. I don't want to look at it.
If you want to watch this by yourself, please do it. But viewer discretion is advised.
Cole just.
It's tough to watch. It's hard.
It's
Yeah.
grisly.
It's bad, dude.
It's grisly.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Not good.
He's still watching it.
Yeah.
What is that? The MCL, ACL, PCL.
So
That
you want
is
to know the thing is though is
all
that
your
in
entire knee.
in the past,
He did it.
Nick Chubb had an injury on the same knee where he tore his like MCL, UCL, and PCL, and now that's the same knee that just
Is it
happened on.
actually?
Yo.
That's
Exact same knee that happened on. What happened?
every
Yeah.
And now
I know bettors just say that Micah Parsons is the favorite for MVP.
really.
Yes.
yeah, and I'm gonna grow ginger hair when my hair grows out. Sure.
Okay.
If JJ Watt
Wow.
didn't win MVP in 2014, a defensive player will never win MVP. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, fair.
Like, that's just the real. If
Yeah.
Parsons wins MVP, I'll say this to the fans, right? I'll get a Micah Parsons tattooed like right here on my torso.
Wow.
Just right here,
Put
his
that on
face.
God.
I'll put it on me.
Astaghfirullah.
I'll put it on me.
Shit.
Because, I don't know, Micah Parsons has been playing kind of crazy. I'll chill out.
TJ Watt better.
But yeah, Browns, the
I
season's
lying?
looking grim. And I want to post a question into the universe. Is Monday Night Football cursed? Because
Yes.
this week, we had Nick Chubb's leg bend in ways a human leg should never bend. Last week, we had Aaron Rodgers tears Achilles on his 4th snap. And then on the last Monday Night Football of last year, DeMar Hamlin died on the field. So is Monday Night Football cursed?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Serious? Is it cursed?
Wait, was that really the last game of
Last game of
season?
last Monday Night Football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
Please,
season.
please
Yeah.
do not play.
Injury.
Monday night recently.
So
Please
Back to
don't.
back to back.
Ravens do
The
not
last
play.
game. Wow,
do not play
okay.
on Monday night.
I know that was
Ravens
last
don't play
week.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
We play on week 16.
Hey, listen, week 16. I think the bad luck's gonna wear out
We'll
by
see.
then.
40, we play
We'll
four
see.
at
We'll see.
49ers.
That's
But
scary.
yeah.
It is. Yeah, Eagles and Bucks next week. Rams and Bengals.
Uh-oh.
But now I'd say that's
Hopefully nothing happens.
that's a wrap for NFL Week 2. Another great week of football, and I want to stay just one more topic of football. The Buffalo are 3-0. Coach Prime has done it. This week is going to be a true test, but it sucks because there's no Travis Hunter. So now there's a asterisk for this game, which I really wish it could have been the fully healthy
Yeah. But
Coach.
he's 3 weeks.
But man,
Yeah.
Shedeur Sanders is a madman.
He's him. He's
When's
him.
his draft class?
I don't know because he could do next year, I think. But or no, is he a freshman?
I don't think he wants to do next year.
He'll probably stay with his dad another, but 2 years. I'd say it's around
Especially
that.
if he's getting those NIL deals.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Dude, the
yeah.
dude that injured what happened back there?
Nothing.
It's one of the best, though.
The dude that
You're good.
injured Travis Hunter, you know that he got his ankles broken on the last play?
Yeah.
he did.
Karma's a bitch. Also, to the people sending him death
Right.
threats, like it's not that
It's
that deep.
not that deep. And Travis Hunter even said it himself on
It's the football.
his stream. Yeah,
His
he was like,
liver. You know how hard you
It's
got to get
football.
for your liver to that? He got trilled.
Yeah.
you got to get Molly.
But shout
But-
out to the Buffalo.
But no. Also, let's hear our.
Oh yeah, so our statistics
week
for
two
predictions. In week 1, I was 9-7. Zach was 10-6. This week I was 10-6. A little upgrade. I'm still over 500. Zach was 11-5. So good shit. Overall, my prediction record is 19-13, and Zach is 2 ahead with 21-11. So hey, credibility of the show.
Good job.
Hey, you got to reach over.
Gotta reach over.
It's good for the credibility of the show. Hey, we're doing good, and
Yep.
I'm excited for next week. But before we go to week 3 predictions, I want to talk a little UFC because
Yes, sir.
it was a spicy weekend. I would say it was controversial. Matt, I'll give you the reins here a little bit. Just give us your thoughts.
Yeah, so controversial weekend.
Very controversial.
Extremely.
Yes.
Throughout the entire fight card, though, big names popped up. Okay, we had in the prelims, Charlie Campbell came out with a crazy fight. Fought Alex Reyes, who was his first fight since 2017, and
Oh my god.
honestly, he should have just stayed out of the game
What
because he
kept him
got.
out for 6 years?
I
Was he
think
retired? or-
no, it was an injury. It had to do with
okay.
cancer or something.
Oh wow.
But he should have stayed out because he got beat. Tracy Cortez came in
My wife.
with a crazy fight. They battled it out. Libby Godinez won, which was huge. Main card, oh my God. Raul Rojas
Oh my
Jr.
God.
with a 57-second
I know what you're talking about.
No.
First-
54-second.
first round knockout.
Unbelievable.
54 seconds.
Ew.
18 years old.
Yeah.
Ew.
He's
Oh
a
my
fan
God.
favorite.
So
The future.
100%.
he came back after his first fight, which his first fight was not the best. He got outfought.
Who did he
completely.
fight in that first fight again?
Did he?
I can pull it up.
Who did he fight? His first fight was not the best. Okay, he got
Didn't he
outbeat.
lose his last fight?
Christian Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost in a submission,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and his ground game was brutal. He wanted to keep it up, and he just kept getting folded. But the amount of aggression that this kid has, and the amount of balls that this kid has to come out here and try to change everything around and be like, you know what? Nah, I deserve to be here. That's respect. So shout out to the boy. Big fight. Kevin Holland.
This was the
Oh,
first part of the
Della
controversy.
Maddalena.
damn.
First part of the controversy. Part 1. Crazy fight. Crazy fight though. Crazy fight.
Great fight.
Great fight.
Kevin
It
Holland.
went the distance, right?
It did.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
did.
That was probably one of the most even fights of the night.
Grasso.
Maybe, yeah, I'd say the
Shevchenko's
main
pretty
card.
even. But
yeah.
the two main events were
But
even.
the Kevin
yeah.
Holland Jack fight was extremely fair, I think.
Yeah.
It comes down to the judges on
And
those
Matt,
kinda-
you're not happy with the ruling?
Of Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the rewatching the fight, you can kind of tell that Kevin Holland didn't have enough to put forward. No disrespect to Kevin Holland, no disrespect to Maddalena, because they both fought their asses off throughout the entire thing. They came out for a fight and they battled. They battled hard. So big respect to both of them.
I hate it.
100%.
But
Yeah.
Tough time.
Should have been Holland.
it should have been Holland.
And
However,
now the main event.
the main event. So
Bullshit.
Before we even say this, who did you guys want to win going into this fight?
Shevchenko.
Yeah?
I had Shev.
I didn't
I
care. I just
didn't-
wanted a good fight.
I didn't want my wife to lose her belt. That's all I'm saying.
I went with Shevchenko, and because the only reason, well, first of all, she's going into the UFC Hall of Fame no matter what.
Yep.
I'm putting this out there. She is going into the UFC Hall of Fame.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Crazy fighter, one of the best fighters, women fighters of the UFC, and she's kind of helped to build that that platform for women in the UFC. Which shout out to Valentina, because that's huge. We respect that. However, dude, you call a 10-8
10-8.
for the 5th round.
10-8
Did they
is
release the
crazy.
name of the judge?
10-8
Yeah,
is
it's
crazy.
Mike Bell, bro.
Mike Bell.
Mike Bell was the only judge to have a split in his
Yeah.
scorecard, 47-47. Every other scorer, so there's Sal D'Amato. He had, in the 4th round, he had Shevchenko by a point. It was 10-9.
Yeah.
5th round, he had Grasso by a point, actually.
Yeah. Last round was.
I agree.
But
Last
Yeah.
round,
Camijo had Grasso by a point in both of the last rounds.
well, here's the thing. Me personally, I think Grasso won rounds 2 and 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say
Without a doubt.
definitely won round 5. Yeah.
Not even close. It was round 5.
Yeah.
We,
Five
it's
was Grasso.
undisputed.
Well, but here's the thing.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
10-8
10-8's crazy.
for a round where Grasso was just in control on the floor, on the mat. That's a little
It's
too
crazy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
much. It is. But when we talk about damage, okay, yeah, Shevchenko got knocked, she got rocked a few times, but
Oh,
boy,
yeah.
did she eat it.
Yeah.
She came back. But Grasso has so much more damage, right?
Grasso was cut, covered, bloody.
Oh, she was getting
I
rocked.
don't think Shevchenko was even cut.
No.
No.
She was just bruised up,
She was.
swollen up,
She was.
looking
Yeah.
like a different person.
What was the
after
dude's
that
name?
fight.
Mike Bell?
Mike
Bell.
Bell.
Sounds like a chump name. Bro.
Chump indeed, man.
So I want to get your opinions on it. Do you think there's going to be a third? Is there going to be something to finish the trilogy? That's my question for all of you.
I'd love one. I don't know if they'll do it, but I would love a trilogy.
Well,
Yeah.
I see no reason they shouldn't.
Yeah, bro, there's going to be a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they can't not. I mean, for
It's
a
a split
draw-
decision, yeah.
As much as I wanted Grasso to walk out with that belt again, and I'm happy she did, I fully believe Shevchenko deserved it.
I agree.
But so I'm kind of torn here. But deep down, morally, I know who should have won this, and I know that Mike Bell is an absolute idiot.
There's so much controversy.
I'll censor what I want to say about Mike Bell because we're here right now. But this man is an idiot.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Yeah. That brings me to another question about trilogies and about rematches. Because we all know the UFC and Dana White loves to hold everybody by the balls. And I'm talking, when I say everybody, I mean Israel Adesanya.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
but
We already knew who you were going to say.
here's the thing.
Did we talk about that last episode?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Izzy gets a rematch, should Aljamain Sterling get a rematch?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
The
Yes.
reason, but the only
Yes.
reason why I don't think he's going to get it is because of Sean O'Malley. I'm telling you that right now. Everybody loves Sean O'Malley. He is a UFC. He's going to be the face of the UFC soon.
He is. Oh,
He is.
no doubt about it.
Baby McGregor.
And that's the UFC, they love to dick suck Izzy. They love to dick suck Sean O'Malley. They love to dick suck all these people respectfully.
Do you think that's because
Respectfully.
They do.
Respectfully.
do you think that's because it earns pay-per-view?
Yes.
Yes.
Because Izzy's
Yeah,
a fan
yes.
favorite. O'Malley's a fan favorite. Sterling a fan favorite? No, he's not.
No.
It's
No.
purely
No,
a
he's not.
business.
Sean Strickland a fan favorite. People
Purely
love
a
him.
business.
But is he like a top tier fighter that people want to see?
No.
No.
It's not
Absolutely
a box
not.
office name.
Yeah.
He's not.
Honestly, when you put it in the way of just going for pure box office, you could think that Shevchenko still hasn't won just because they wanted her to have even more of an underdog kind of story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then her next fight, everybody's gonna tune in. Are they gonna do this again? Are they gonna snub her again?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think Dana knows what he's doing.
UFC's in good hands though.
I'm
Next,
not saying it's rigged.
yeah.
I'm not saying that.
No.
But I'm saying it's a little shady. So.
It is.
Yo. But
But-
now that since they're with WWE, I'm a little sus.
I am too.
That's what I'm saying.
I am too. I wanted to bring up.
Ever since I was 8, man. Come on. Shit.
I don't think they should be merging. It's not the same
It's just
competitive.
a parent company.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
fair enough.
I wanna talk about the men's pound for pound for a
Ooh,
second.
let's do it.
Do
let's
you
it.
think this list is how it should be?
Okay,
No, I already
alright.
know it shouldn't
All
be
right,
like
wait,
this.
let me hear it.
Okay. I'm
I
just
hasn't even heard the list.
John Jones number 1.
so John
sorry.
Jones,
It-
number 1.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
Volkanovski. I knew
Volkanovski's
it.
2.
I know the list.
Islam Makhachev
Yep, I knew it.
Valid.
is 3. Leon Edwards 4.
Okay, that's
I'm
respectable.
cool with
I don't
that.
hate it.
5 is Charles Oliveira.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that list?
Charles is about to take that number
No,
3
and
spot.
still.
He's about to take that number 3
And
spot.
still.
Stop
And
playing.
I don't think so. I don't
Stop
think so.
playing. Stop playing.
I don't think so.
I-
Word to Bruce.
that's
I wanna
next
go.
month.
I might go. I want to go.
That's next
I wanna
month.
go.
That's
I wanna
next
go.
month in
I
like
wanna
2
go.
days.
I want to go
Yeah.
so bad. I want to go so bad.
Yo,
Tied in at 6.
next month isn't.
Wait, let me
next
guess, let me
month
guess, let me
isn't in
guess,
2
let me
days.
guess.
Relax.
Izzy.
No. Tied at
It's
6
not.
is O'Malley and
No,
Usman.
next month and 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
And then-
Usman? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a fraud. That's a fraud. That's a fraud.
Wait, who? Wait, what?
Usman,
Tied for 6
Why the hell
right
is-
now
Get
is
out.
Sean
Wait.
O'Malley and Kamaru Usman.
get out. Get out.
I didn't make
Usman
this.
is fraud.
I didn't make this page.
He's a fraud. He lost his last 2 fights.
He did.
Why the hell is he
guess, yeah.
there?
How's he top 6?
That's
He
what I'm
got
saying. Get the
slept.
hell out of here.
He should not be.
I'd rather put Izzy up there.
And then Sean Strickland is 8. Izzy 9.
Oh, it's just
Man, I love Sean Strickland, but I hate Sean Strickland.
I do too.
He just has a weird way of talking.
He does.
his
He's-
interviews.
yeah, grown man, make a TikTok. All right.
Oh, yeah, he's a funny guy. He's a funny
man,
guy. Out of
he
pocket.
is. He is.
His interviews, man.
Hilarious. With 10 is
Wait. Let me guess. I need to guess this. I love guessing. It's fun guessing. Can you tell me actually is the Division 2 easy?
I
Yeah.
think so.
yeah. Well,
Think like
how about this?
think bottom half of the world is where he's from.
But-
Southern hemisphere.
That's crazy. What?
That's a lot of land.
Well, yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Shit,
Okay,
I
just
don't
say
know.
it.
Okay. So 10 is Alexander Pantoja.
Okay.
11 is Alex Pereira.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
12.
so low.
Is Max Holloway. I don't
I don't. Think
I
it's-
feel like
Yeah.
me personally, I feel like Max Holloway should be higher than 12.
No.
No,
Well,
I was
over
gonna
who, though?
Say,
Who are you
Over
putting
who?
him over?
yeah,
Not Pereira.
Give me 2.
I'm not
You
putting
can't
him
put
over
him over
Pereira.
I'm,
Give me
I'm
2
putting,
names above him.
I'm not putting him over
I am
Pantoja,
putting
too.
here. I'm putting Max Holloway over Pantoja.
Wow.
I mean,
I don't
Striking
know.
I understand.
out of striking, Max
but-
Holloway
Okay,
is
who
such
else?
a better
Who
fighter.
else? Who else?
Yeah, who else? Give me another.
There's no one
name.
else.
Yeah, I swear. There's
do you mean?
nobody else.
I'm not putting him
I said
over
2. I said
Pereira.
give me 2 names.
Who else?
That you
Yeah,
can put
yeah.
Max Holloway over.
Oh fuck.
There's no one else.
Over the pound for pound.
Wasn't there somebody in between Max Holloway and
Pereira.
Pantoja? Was it
Pereira.
Pereira?
Yeah.
I'm not putting
It
him
is.
Come on,
over
Pereira.
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyone?
So it would be Pereira, Holloway,
Pereira's better.
Pantoja.
Yeah.
That makes
And then
more sense,
Sterling
I
is
guess.
underneath at 13.
Okay, that's low. I don't care. No, that's crazy.
very-
That's
That's-
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Jerry?
That's crazy. He just lost. He just.
I don't
he
know.
just lost last belt.
Pantoja over Sterling?
He's been. What was his winning streak before that? It was insane. It was
was.
one of the best.
Yeah.
Why the hell is he that low?
I don't know.
Yo, UFC, fix
Bro,
your
that's
damn
kinda
thing right
crazy.
now.
That's
Pantoja
crazy.
is not.
Before-
I don't know.
Before I come in and enter
know.
the ring.
I don't want
Okay?
to. I don't want to
Haji
talk
enter
too
the
much.
ring.
I don't want
Watch
to talk
out.
too much shit on Pantoja. I haven't seen too much.
Yeah,
of
well,
him, but
he's
still.
that's the thing. He knows how to fight. Like for all those guys, no matter what you are, from 1 to 15, you're on the men's best pound for pound fighter list.
Yeah.
Like that has to say something. No matter if you're first or fifth. Okay, well, like
What's going on?
What
What's
did he-
going on?
did he just disappear?
Probably
Oh,
Dio disappeared.
We just
Nothing,
blinked
nothing.
and it was gone. I was like, damn.
that was
Continue.
What were you saying?
so. Big respect to anybody from 1 to 15, but I think the list needs a bit of help.
Yeah, no, it needs help.
100%.
Okay, so I
Is it-
agree.
is it
I agree.
just top
John
15?
Jones. I agree.
Oh,
John Jones and Volkanovski, 1,000%.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
1,000%.
yes, yes.
You don't agree with Islam 3?
Nah, right now, yeah. He's gonna soon get dropped down.
No, he's not. And still.
All of theirs,
Where was
all of
Khabib
theirs
at? 4?
whooping his ass.
Khabib?
Khabib was 4 or 5.
Khabib?
When he was going?
Magomedov?
I don't know. I'm saying like,
Level what?
yeah, I'd say like 2,
He's level 1.
1.
Who?
Khabib at this time.
Khabib?
Yeah, pound for pound.
Dude, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
at this time?
At his time.
Oh, at his time.
At
That's
his
the one.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Bet.
Yeah.
All right.
I agree.
But overall,
I agree.
great week of UFC. We've got
Great
great UFC coming for the rest of the year. We have
We do.
300 next year.
Woo!
Big
Huge.
event.
That's
No
insane.
matter what, Islam, my Muslim brother, all
Taking
bear
the W.
winning.
Taking
Shout
the
out.
W. And still.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care who
We
wins.
got-
I want a good fight no matter what.
Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a bunch of new crazy cards coming out in the next few weeks. If you pay attention, we're recording this on a Tuesday. If you're into it, shout out Dana White's Contenders Series. New episode comes out tonight. You can find that on ESPN Plus. It's a thing, or you can find it on
No
literally-
free sponsors here.
literally.
Free plugs.
I was gonna say literally like any other pirate website, but
Whoa.
we don't do that here.
No,
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
No.
We don't do. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. We don't do that here.
Dana White, we
No
never,
free
we
sponsorships.
never use
Nah.
pirate website. We're against
In
it.
a way,
We're taking a hard
we
stance.
appreciate what you've done to take.
We're
We're
take
taking
away
a
the
hard
pirates.
stance against piracy. We
Yeah.
believe that the sports companies should be paid.
I agree.
Any
Yes,
pirate
sir.
should be
Facts.
I'm
persecuted.
confused. How did it get to this point?
I don't know.
Just we love UFC, but now if you want, we can wrap up. We can do week 3 and
Yeah,
then we
let's
can
do it.
go home. Zach, let's start. I didn't mean to make it sound like that, but Giants at 49ers.
49ers. 49ers.
Oh, hot take, huh?
49ers.
Yeah, 49ers.
dude.
I think 49ers by
I don't
20.
even know Giants.
You think Micah Parsons was abusing Daniel Jones? Just wait for Warner and
Nick
Bosa.
Bosa. And that set a safety. I can always forget his name.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, who? On the 9? Yeah, I
Okay.
always
Yeah.
freaking blank, but
he has. I call him Mini Palomalu.
yeah. So yeah, Niners. That's pretty. And then this game might be kind of interesting. Browns open as 3.5-point favorites against Tennessee at home.
Mm.
I think I have Tennessee in this game.
Browns.
Really?
Browns.
You believe in Jerome Ford?
I'll say Browns.
Okay,
That's
I
a-
like it.
that's a
Oh,
crazy
actually,
pick.
you know what? Think of the Browns defense. Against Tannehill.
Okay.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Browns, yeah. This game, Falcons at Lions. This is a Falcons prove
Who
it
you
game.
got?
I have Falcons Lions. You know what?
Falcons.
Give me the dirty birds. I want the Falcons.
Yeah.
Give me
Give
the
me
Lions.
Falcons. I love
Lions
the
are
Falcons.
angry.
Give
Lions
me
are
the-
angry.
So are the dirty birds.
No, they're not. They're
Yeah, they
happy
are.
in sunshine
They're
right
pissed
Against the
because
Falcons?
birds
Yeah.
hate cats. It's a generational beef.
now. And who always wins? And who always wins?
Birds.
The cats.
The birds.
No birds. No cacaw this time.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting cacaw
Hell
this
no.
week.
All right, good.
Falcons. This game is going to be very interesting.
We need your take on this one, Cole.
Saints at Packers. Now,
Saints.
this is a Saints. Ooh,
Saints.
you say that
Relax,
convincingly.
Relax.
I'm convinced.
You're
Saints.
convinced. You say that fast.
Saints.
All right, tell me. Is you just the defense?
Saints.
Or do
I
you
wanna
believe in
hear
Derek
your
Carr?
Defense is
Let me hear your
carrying.
side.
He's gonna mess with Jordan Love's head. Okay, GG's.
I don't know if you can say he's gonna mess with his.
They're gonna mess with their head, bro. They're gonna mess with
But-
their head. Cause what? Okay, so the JordanOve went up against a mid Bears team. No offense, sorry, Matt. Defense. I mean
Nah,
defense.
no,
Okay.
no, you're right.
It's
You're
not
right.
even
And then he went. And
Bears
it
defense isn't even mid. It's bad.
it's garbage.
It's
Okay,
bad.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not great.
You helped
I'm
my
sorry.
point. You helped my point.
Yeah.
And then what's it called? What's the other team he played?
Who,
The Falcons.
Falcons, yeah.
And they lost. So yeah, no. Give me the.
I'll have to agree with you. Saints defense is just so good. It's nothing against the Packers, just the Saints defense is so strong. This is probably top 3 defense in the league without a doubt. No, just I think Jordan Love will probably do him, but I think the defense will just be too
Cole,
overwhelming.
what do you think?
Man, how do you say how do you say that your team's you don't think your team's gonna win? Like at the same time, you have to say that you
Say
think your
my
team's
team will
gonna win.
make
Hey.
a valiant effort.
Listen, you gotta stay loyal. You gotta run. You gotta
Yeah.
go with your team no matter
I think-
what.
Here's what I think. I think that every player on our roster is gonna show up, do what they need to do. I don't know if it's gonna be enough
Mm.
to go against their defense,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I feel, I got faith in the
Great
Packers.
answer. That's a
man.
politician answer right there.
Yeah.
You got
I'm media trained, bro. I'm media trained.
I'm honestly gonna agree with Cole. I'm gonna say that Green Bay is gonna win this one.
Wow.
But
I didn't say that.
I'm
but-
gonna.
Oh no, he was saying Saints.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna say it's gonna be.
Hey, I
A
got
tight
faith
game?
still.
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
say Green Bay wins
Wow.
by a touchdown, by a field goal.
Okay,
If
man.
you're saying Green Bay is winning, I'll say Green Bay is winning. Man.
Well,
Like,
shit.
I want to say it, but
So,
it's just like
we
Cameron
got-
Jordan's eating.
Tyrann Matthews is destroying
Matthews.
them.
look, it's gonna be a
Marshawn
tie. It's
Lattimore.
gonna be.
Yo, did you see Lattimore's stats? In the first 2 games of the season or something, he only allowed like less than 10 yards or
Yeah,
something.
Saints. The only defense they allowed was the one
Less than
to
20, I'll say actually.
the only
Yeah.
touchdown the Saints allowed also through the first 2 games was just the one at the end to Thielen.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So Saints
Sorry.
are sharp, and now this next game it's a bloodbath. Broncos at Dolphins. Dolphins by 1 million
Tua.
In Miami too.
in
Yeah.
Miami in the heat. Yeah,
Miami destroyed. Okay, next.
Yeah, and this game I call this I call this the Chump Bowl. 0-2 versus 0-2. Chargers at Vikings. Whoever loses this game is just the bigger chump. And I have my answer.
Who is
Yeah.
I have the Chargers.
Really?
And I think
Damn.
Brandon
The
Staley
chump
is
throne.
going to be fighting for his life. And I think he's probably still going to do some
Where is
stupid
it at?
things. It's at Vikings. But I believe, and bro, with how Swiss cheese the Vikings defense is, I'm feeling good. And I think Justin Jefferson will probably play good too, but I have the Chargers.
I'm gonna go off the limb.
You
I'm
got
gonna
the
say Vikings.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna say Vikings.
This is
I'm
probably
feeling
one of the
it.
closer matchups.
I'm
though.
feeling it. I'm feeling
It's
it.
the
Vikings.
Chump Bowl.
Okay. Yeah.
Vikings, and
Yeah.
this game we have. This one's pretty interesting. Patriots 2.5-point favorites going into MetLife to play the Jets.
Oh yeah.
I have the Patriots.
Patriots.
Patriots. Okay, yeah. Patriots look good. To see if like this is a legit team, go beat up on a mid team now. I mean,
Yep.
actually, it is a good defense.
The
So
defense is the only thing that's helping him. Garrett Wilson. It's everybody but the quarterback, which is the most important
Yeah.
position. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll take the Patriots. In this one.
Patriots.
And then we have Bills at Commanders.
I want to hear what you guys think about
Bills.
this one.
Bills. Yeah,
Bills.
Commanders. I mean, who knows if the Commanders win this game? They're probably legit at that point.
I'm in Washington.
In Washington.
In
I'll
Washington.
go
Still got
Bills.
Bills.
I got Bills. I can't.
I'm
go-
not
yeah.
disrespecting him that bad.
This game we have Texans going into Jacksonville. I can't pick Jacksonville enough for this. I think they're going to be wanting blood. Give me Jacksonville.
Give me the Texans.
Facts.
The Jaguar hate is continuing.
Are you actually like not trolling?
No, I'm taking Texans.
Okay.
Psych.
Yeah.
That's the wrong
I was
number.
gonna say,
Jaguars. Yeah.
And the last game of the morning window, Colts are visiting your Ravens.
yeah.
Hear me out. No.
Ah,
Minshew mania.
hell no.
Yeah,
Lamar,
Ravens.
Lamar dropping 5 touchdowns. He's having 100 yards on the ground, and he's having 300 yards
100
passing.
yards on the ground.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
on this Colts
bold.
defense.
Career day. He
Bold.
smoked them on Monday night a couple years
All right.
ago. It's the same result.
Okay.
And it's in Baltimore, right?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
It's at the bank.
I love it.
And then starting off the afternoon slate, we have Panthers at Seahawks. I like the Seahawks. Yeah, pretty comfortably, especially if they play like they did last week, especially in
Still,
Seattle.
I don't believe in
12th
Bryce,
man.
Bryce Young right now.
I think he's all right.
He's all right.
Seahawks
but,
defense can be a good tune-up game.
but
for
I
him.
don't believe in him like this early.
So
I think his second year is when he's taking his jump.
Fair enough. And then we have Matthews Bears going into Arrowhead.
Yeah, I'm picking Kansas.
Bears.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Bears all around. The whole squad ride Bears. Well, squad ride Bears.
No, I'm taking Bears.
Zach,
Are you?
I'm taking Bears.
Stop.
No, you're
Stop
not.
the cap.
We going
Stop.
Justin Fields hype,
Stop.
baby.
Stop.
The,
Stop.
Are you actually?
the
No, he's
Justin
not.
Field hype, bro.
Are you
Oh,
right?
Justin
So-
Field Day?
It's a field day. Yes, an Arrowhead.
I don't even think I
No.
can.
See, think about it. Arrowhead, they're 0-1. Think about that. They haven't won an Arrowhead this year.
The Bears haven't won in a year.
It's the Bears we're talking about, bro.
What you mean?
Obviously, I'm trolling. It's Chiefs. It's
Bears
Chiefs.
haven't won in a year. I'm fucking dead.
It's Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. And then last game of the afternoon slate, Cowboys at Cardinals. I think
Cardinals.
Micah Parsons is looking at Josh Dobbs like, oh,
Yo,
he's
Dobbs is crossing
salivating.
up Michael Parsons. You
Micah Parsons.
weave.
Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys.
I can't lie. Hollywood Brown is cooking digs.
Get out of here. They're not even getting the ball off.
Nah. They
Dobbs
are.
is going to be running for his life. Who's on the Cardinals O-line?
Yo. W-O-line.
Got more
That's
hole.
cr-
No,
that's
all right.
crazy.
I'm trolling Cowboys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then Sunday Night Football. I have
Ooh.
no idea why this is the matchup.
Chump.
Steelers at Raiders. Give the horn. Why?
Chump Bowl part
Why
2.
do we have to watch?
Wrong one. My bad.
Yeah, both, honestly, both are appropriate. Why do we have to watch this on primetime?
I'm
We
not
have to watch
watching it.
Kenny Pickett on primetime for 2 weeks in a row?
Hear me out.
No.
Ravens. Or not Ravens. I say too much. Raiders.
Oh, you said hear me out. I'm with you. Raiders.
Oh, really?
Raiders, yeah. I like
Really?
the Raiders in
After
here.
that defense by the Steelers,
No, I'm going Raiders.
that's the thing that is scaring me the most is the defense.
I'll still
It's
go
like
with
a-
the Raiders.
It's going to be a defensive game because
It is going to be
I
like
think
15 to
Garoppolo.
12.
I think Garoppolo's going to. Is it in
it's
Vegas?
in Vegas, yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going Raiders.
Okay, and then Monday Night
Back to,
Football.
there's 2 games.
Uh-oh.
We have another double
Uh-oh.
header. Eagles at Buccaneers. Eagles. I think it's the Buccaneers' first big test, but Eagles.
And Tampa Bay's at home too.
Yeah, I'll take the Eagles still. No, Zach, you're not thinking about it. It's the Eagles.
Bro, I swear to God, every time we get to one of these like predictions, this guy Zack just turns into straight troll mode.
Yeah.
For
But-
like a
but I'm
straight
still up on-
15 minutes.
But I'm up on the board.
But half the time you go on these tangents and you're like, yeah, the Bears got it. And then you'll be like,
I
and
gotta-
Pablo's like, you're trolling, right? And like,
But
no,
why
dead
gotta-
ass,
why
dead
gotta-
ass. And 5 seconds later, all right, so Pablo, who you got? And Zach, psych. And it's just like,
No,
all
but like-
right, okay.
But
Like,
why you gotta bring up the Bears, man? Why you gotta bring up the Bears?
sorry.
Yo, I can't lie. Bears are catching too much strays. Okay,
That's all right.
But
Sorry.
Eagles, you're not thinking it's the Eagles, Zach.
I'm gonna give in to the peer pressure. Eagles. I'm actually thinking Bucks might come in and surprise.
I don't.
I might think
I
that.
think
I'm thinking
Mayfield
that.
going against Jalen Carter, Fletcher
I'm telling you
Cox.
right now, there's no part of me that's been impressed by the Vikings by the Eagles one bit.
What?
Oh.
By the Eagles.
Yeah, sorry.
I was like,
Eagles haven't impressed me once.
not even DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, he's impressed me.
Okay.
I'm talking about that, but like
Okay.
these close games with these
Oh.
mid teams,
Yeah.
even though after coming after Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed.
I'll
That's why.
take-
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, but Eagles should win, and then to
And
finish
Mayfield's
off,
hot.
Mayfield is good,
Yeah.
and Rams at Bengals. Bengals actually open up as favorites in this game. I don't know if Joe Burrow's going to play, but I have the Rams either way. If you want the truth, I love the Rams in this game.
In LA,
It's in Cincy.
Cincinnati.
I like the Rams. I
I'm
like
gonna
them.
take the Bengals.
Okay, I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
take the Bengals.
So
Hopefully
feel
the
like-
curse does not continue. That's all
hopefully
I'm gonna
not,
say.
yeah.
I want it to continue.
I think you could.
Yeah, no, you do.
I
No,
think,
the
I think you
Cincy
could.
losing, yeah.
What?
Cincy losing.
I think you could ride with either team here, and you could probably feel pretty confident going into it. Either.
Yeah,
I don't know,
It's,
it's
it's
just-
a pick 'em,
It's just Joe Burrow's health is a concern right now.
That's
especially
true.
with Aaron
I
Donald
might have
about
to.
to be
I
chasing
might
him
have
down.
to take
I'm going Rams. Go 100%.
Bengals.
Okay, I like it.
I don't switch up.
Hopefully, week 3 can live up to the first 2 weeks, and I think
I
that's
wanted
been a good show. I think it's a good Champions League is starting today. This is a big transition year because it's the first time in our human lives without Tom Brady in the NFL,
Mm.
and it's the first time without Messi and Ronaldo in the Champions League. So
Mm.
it's
There's
a,
one more thing I
in our
wanted to
human
talk to you about.
what is it?
There's
Human
one
lives.
more thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Last thing?
Is NBA news.
What is it?
NBA
So
news.
there is a mystery team linked to
I
Damian
think I know who it
Lillard.
is. I think it's the
Oh, shit.
Hornets.
Shut up. You're lying.
Because I read that they wanted to team up Melo with Tyler Hero, and they can make out a 3-way trade. That's not my words. Not my words.
What?
Really?
You're trolling.
On God, I'm not. It said
Really?
they
Where
wanted.
did you
it's-
read this?
It was
No,
a
no.
Bleacher Report.
I have a theory on this.
What?
Okay, so
What?
basically what I believe is that the source is by the Portland Trailblazers. And you know why?
Mm.
I think they want to peer pressure the Miami Heat into making a trade like that gets all their assets out of the way as fast as possible so that they can get rid of Dame and then they get their assets right away. And they're doing this as they because who would name themselves as a mystery team?
Yeah, that's true.
What kind of source
Yeah.
is that?
That's true.
They're
That's
doing that to scare the Miami Heat and be like, oh
Mhm.
shit, now we got competition. Because remember, Dame said he only wants to go to Miami.
I feel like they
You
wouldn't.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't say like if it was a team that Miami really had to worry about. Like, I honestly feel like they wouldn't say mystery team. I feel like if it's only somebody like, I don't know, the
Hornets.
Knicks, the Hornets,
Yeah.
something
No,
like that. I feel like if it's one of them, then they'd say mystery team. If it was like, I don't know, the Warriors, they said fuck Chris Paul, let's get him out of here. You know,
Yeah.
No,
why is he starting?
I don't know.
That's another topic.
Doesn't
but
make sense.
still.
But you have to think about this. Like, why would they say a mystery team? Why don't they just say the team? They're obviously trying to say that to scare the Miami Heat.
Exactly.
into-
It's a
to
tactic,
trade.
bro.
Yeah, it's a tactic.
Yeah. So you're probably right, but I swear to God, I did read about the Charlotte
That's
Hornets though
weird.
in a 3. And also, news just came out from the Browns.
Mm.
They Kareem Hunt is visiting the Browns after they just let him go
Yeah.
last offseason, so they might have just re-upped.
Oh.
And I think we should probably wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Studio Luma for this gorgeous set. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Much better than the basement. It's a great episode. You're going to catch us on Fridays. Fridays, you'll catch us. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Everything.
Till then, peace.
Easy.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Okay,